Hey guys, welcome to the February update for my Liverpool team in Season 7. And let's get right into it. This is the league. We are fourth at the moment, and boy, are Man City flying right to the top there. Um, this has not been the best season in the world. Number of reasons. To be honest, there is no real reason why I can put my finger on this, other than three losses. If we in previous years, obviously we've lost. I think we lost one in season 5. We lost I think two in season 6, and now we've lost three in season 7. Hopefully it doesn't get progressively worse. Um, but yeah, we're not doing too badly, but we're not doing that great. It's once again dominated by the sort of top 5, rough top 5 of City, United, Arsenal, and Liverpool and Chelsea. Um, yeah, to see it's Manchester clubs have suddenly hit back, and yeah, it's not. It's a bit annoying to be honest, but we've got some good goals. As you can see, 460, which is really good, more than Man City, which is a bit weird. Um, as you can see, the three promoted clubs all down there at the bottom, no surprise at all. Brighton Hove Albion, Charlton Athletic, and Preston. What the hell are Preston's other name? I can't remember. It's Preston, just on Preston. Quite funny. We've got West Ham dwindling down there. Um, Leicester, who for years were, for ages, was sort of annoying little team like up here, sort of in the top 8. Birmingham and Blackburn and Newcastle are taking over that now. Tottenham, even though they've been taken over by Arabs, are still languishing in 11th, sort of in limbo really. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. But that's the season. But I'll show you the transfers first, who we have brought in. Now, this may have something to do with it. This David Alcaldi, had to check how you pronounce his name. He's a regen. I think these are all regens now. Pretty much every player you're going to see me buy, unless stated, will be a regen. As you can see, born in the year 2000. He is a good little local player. He's 17, 3.5 million. I bought him on a free. Barcelona. He's already got 2 assists, as you can see, in 5 appearances. He's not bad at all. He's a little bit nervous, but he's overall quite a good player. Now, 45 million for this player. You're thinking, Goetze? You've already got Goetze. No, this is Noé Götze, or Goetz. I don't know how you pronounce this. Thinking, whoa, why is this kid so good? Whoa, what's going on? Why is he on 125 grand a week? Why have you paid 45 million pounds for him? Because of this. 19 goals, 6 assists, 4 man of the matches in 20 appearances. This lad is a beast. Fantastic regen. Honestly, really, really good regen. I don't know. I can't even remember how I found him. I think I just searched for potential or something, and he was up there with potential. Like 4 or 5 star. I mean, he's 23, so he's probably a bit older than I would have liked. But there you go. Dimitriou, this guy is 16 years old, but 7 million. That's not his actual value. I paid 7 million for him. I should point out, thinking, my God, your spending is ridiculous and reckless. Well, I can afford to be reckless. I have a stupid amount of money to spend. I can take a few risks. Tom Wheeler from Arsenal, believe it or not. This lad was, he's 22. This guy's a beast, I've got to say as well. As you can see, he played a bit for Arsenal, and he was really unhappy not getting games. And I can see why. He's amazing. He's great. He's only got 2 goals. He got man of the match. He's only made 7 appearances so far, but he's only 22. He's got to blend in with the team, and he is doing really, really well. Very, very excited by this guy. He looks really good. Pierre St. Louis. Now, this guy was at City. He had really good potential. As you can see, he was at City. Didn't play much. Probably paid a bit over the odds for him, but City were demanding it, and it was on the last day of the season. Last day of the transfer window, I should say. And I thought, you can never have enough defenders, so I went with him. As you can see, I have potential to be a good player. And yeah, so I haven't actually played him yet. So he's had a few sub appearances, but I haven't played him yet. And the last one I signed on the last day, just gone in January, is this player called Rui Silva. He was at Tottenham. He was unhappy, and I needed a new right back because honestly, I think my right backs at the moment are a little bit lacking. So I thought, there's nothing wrong with Adam Matthews currently at right back. He's a good right back and a left back. But when you're just looking for that extra good quality, and he just doesn't have it. He's good, but he's not amazing, and that's what you need at this level. So they are the transfers I brought in, all regens. Players I've got rid of. Peterson, he's never been anywhere near good enough. Bueno, now I was really annoyed having to get rid of him because he was good. But I went to offer him a new contract, and for the life of me, I could not get a work permit for him. The work permits would not go through, and it was a pain in the arse. But there you go. Managed to sell Shaqiri onto Valencia for 5 million. Sold to Dorjan. Edin Dzeko, I had to get rid of him. He was lacking. He's lagging on a bit now. He's 31. He's losing his. He moves his mojo a bit. And to be honest, I mean, I think someone said, and a lot of people have been saying, if you want to shoot overly. What's the word? I've probably given too much praise, to be honest, because his best goal scoring was 11 goals. I mean, that's not bad, but he was never really that great, to be honest. But he was handy to have, and he's getting on a bit now, so I thought I'd get rid of him. Now, unfortunately, Royston Drenthe had a bit of a hissy fit with me. He wanted to leave. I can't remember why. He only played the season here. Only had 7 appearances as well, but he was all right. But I can't remember why. He just. I think he just wanted to leave because I wasn't giving him games. So yeah, and the same went for Sissoko. My God, Sissoko was a whiny bastard. He was so fucking whiny, man. Like, I mean, okay, I brought him back for 3 seasons, sure, but yeah, I mean, okay, they didn't play that often. But anytime, like we drop him, and the same can be applied here to Sergio Canales as well, who 7.5 million, not bad, I suppose. You know, I've pretty much got my money back on him. To Windsor, he wasn't really good enough. He was very similar to Honda. He kept giving the ball away a lot. He was a little bit. He used to shoot like from stupid angles. He wasn't really helpful, so I ended up just sort of selling him on. And yeah, them two were particular whiny little bastards. You know, I think Canales. We bought 5 games in. I played him 3. I gave him a substitute appearance, and I left him out in 1 appearance. And he got bitchy at me saying, "Why are you dropping me from the team?" So I was like, "Well, fuck you then. Get on the transfer list, you prick. You're not even that good." So yeah, unfortunately he left. Martin Kelly, I let go. There's nothing wrong with him. He just said, let's see if I can. Can I have? I think I can actually go on. Where is it? Hang on. Yeah, I mean he was. Okay. Yeah, he wasn't really getting the games. He got injured a lot. He was getting injured a lot, and he also said he felt as if he achieved everything. This is not to do with like me being bad or anything. It's that thing, you know, when a player comes through and says, "I feel as if I've achieved everything at this club. I want to move on. I want a new challenge." So I said, "Sure, go ahead," and I let him go. So, I mean, he wasn't getting in the team anyway. So yeah, that's that. So go to the fixtures then. Where are we currently? Now, we played a load of pre-season. We actually did really well in the pre-season. We beat Sacred Heart 7-0. We know on German tour, played everyone there, and we beat Bootle, where Jamie Carragher was from, of course, 12-0. As I say, it's always worth throwing in a few stupid games like that. We played Wigan, Shakhtar, Aberdeen, Shamrock Rovers, Frankfurt, Hanover, Frankfurt again, 2 Frankfurt, and then we played Man United, beat them 3-0 in the Community Shield. Kajir, Peretti and Suarez all scoring, and you're thinking, okay, so you know, it looks like it's going to be good. And that one particular was really funny because that was the new manager of Manchester United, who is Michael Laudrup, which is a bit weird. It was his first game and he got battered, but then everything went all terribly wrong. Birmingham City, I think they are my new bogey team. Dear God, they gave us a good game in this. Just check out their team though. Can I just show you a few players? They have Daniel Sturridge, Vladimir Weiss, Jack Cork, Nani, Dawson, Marcellus, who is really good, Van Anlers, who was also good for me. I had Eddie Funnell, who of course joined them. A really funny thing I'd never mentioned in the last video. I'll just show you real quick. Actually, I'll just show you. He got 2 goals last season. I didn't play him 7 times. He hasn't been that great, as you can see from me either. But he had a lot of potential at the time. I think it's dwindled since then. But he got 2 goals. Guess who were they? Guess who they were against? Yep, they were against Birmingham, his former club. And I thought I'd play him again. He was terrible. So yeah, they have got players, man. They are really, really good. And I can't underestimate them. Jamie Hay didn't have a great time to us. Neither did Jack Robinson. Daniel Agger, he is now retired. He is now a coach. After I think he got sent off, and I was like, he said he was going to retire. He wanted to leave, but then he said, "Oh no, I'm just going to retire." So he was like, "Stay," and I said, "You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to offer you a coaching contract." It says player attributes, but he has officially. He's not in the team. He's not there. So Yeah, he's not there. So he's played one, and I think that will literally be his last appearance, which is a shame, really, but hate for him to go like that. And yeah, oh god, we got battered. We got absolutely battered. Now, whereas we played Man City, and the second game of the bloody season, and Aguero, oh god, it was a nightmare. We just couldn't score in that game. Fierro scored, and it was, yeah, it went all horribly wrong. But then we played West Ham and finally got over the bogey team with Kajir Goetz and Gorkov Goetz, by the way. And this is where he really came alive. I was like, whoa, this guy is actually really good. Then we had the Champions League Group C. This was a really interesting group, this. We had Galatasaray, who actually I'll show that Galatasaray game in a minute. We finished top, thankfully. Thing is though, when we finished top, the two times I finished top have won the Champions League, so that's good. But you'll see who we're facing in a minute. However, though, it's a bit annoying. We played at Galatasaray first at Anfield. Now, let me just show you the names here. Apart from, let me see, who's not a there were a lot of regens in this. I managed to put a lot of regens. Let's see, so he's goalkeeper's a regen, left back. Let me just see who isn't a regen. Rondon, Bender, Ericsson, Di Maria, Wilson. They're the real players. Everyone else is a regen. These are all like 16, 17, 18-year-olds. Sparrow, Wheeler, sorry, not Wheeler, Parnaby, Alcalde, Griffiths. So they're a real decent job. Stephen Fletcher, by the way, he's on Galatasaray. It's a bit of a weird one. Yeah, so we did that, and then we played Basel, beat them, standard. Then we had a great game against AC Milan. It was 5-2. And this Compiani guy, he was the only one who looked any good at all. He ripped our defence apart in the first half, but then we kind of shut them up after that. So yeah, so we did quite well there. And then they turned the favour on us. I don't know how this happened, but we took the lead with Di Maria. Great free kick from Di Maria. And then, oh god, you know why? I know why. This Chadley, if anyone, right, this guy is fucking amazing. He was great. He played for Arsenal. Tore me apart when he played for Arsenal. Now he moved to Milan. Fucking tore me apart in Milan. I hate his stupid little face. Screw you, NASA. I think it's NASA. We beat Galatasaray at their place, and then we beat Basel. And there's Jimmy Wills, who I've been playing for Christ knows how long. It's like 2 official appearances there, but I've been playing him in so many times. And he's only 18. Sorry, he was 18 when I gave him his debut, and he finally got his first goal. I'm so happy for him. He was one of the first regens I really took under my stride. So there you go. That was that. That was the Champions League. Fortunately, we lost, as you see there, but we didn't lose again from the City game. Had a great game against Arsenal at 3-3. Doumbia, Jesus Christ, this guy is amazing. Doumbia. He just ripped me apart. He was just, he's unplayable at times, Doumbia. Goetz missed the penalty, which really shot him down in my book a bit, but there you go. And then we lost to Birmingham again. I couldn't believe it. Nani, we just couldn't score one of these days. It was one of those days you just couldn't score. They've got Adam Johnson as well, I should point out. I know we played City 2-2. Came from behind, which was good. And I thought, when that went in, Aguero, and I thought, this is going to be all 10-0. We're going to get killed. So we didn't, thankfully. And then we played Chelsea. This was a mad game. They've got Connor Wickham, who's actually really good in this. Cavani, of course, who I mentioned, has the power of 5 Lionel Messis. Goetz, reoccurring names. Goetz, really, really, really good. League Cup, we had a fairly normal League Cup, I suppose. Doncaster, fairly simple. Brighton. This one I was really happy with. I think this is the one I was trying to explain before. Look at me. Excuse me. The only player here in here who was not a regen, or 2 players that were not regens, were Di Maria and Robinson. And Robinson's fairly young himself. I mean, he's 24. It's not that old, is it? And Di Maria just put in just for a little bit of stability. But you can see, there's so many players in here. Funnel, Griffiths, Crawford, Dudek, Otto. He's a really good player, by the way. Keep playing him at right back. I really should play him at centre back. We've got so many players that can potentially play at centre back already. It's a nightmare. Like picking and choosing. And then we played Blackburn in the League Cup semi. Drew 1-1 at their place, but then we took them back to Anfield and won 2-0. Musa Sow and Sebastian Coates with the goals. He was great that day, Coates. Barcelona were bidding for him like crazy. I think he put in like a £12 million bid in at one point. And I rejected it, and then he went over and scored. And we played West Ham and beat them twice. So bogey is over with that indeed. Jordan Henderson scoring against us typically, but as he Goetz again on the score sheet, he is absolutely on fire. Um, and yeah, so that is that. The only last results I will go. So we got the League Cup semi-final. We won that. We play Atletico Madrid in the bloody Champions League. I am not looking forward to that. And then we play Chelsea in the League Cup final. So that could be a third consecutive League Cup for us. We'll have to see. And we have to play Yeovil in a replay, which is really annoying because I played a lot of regens here. The only player that wasn't a regen this time in this team was Glenn Johnson, and he's getting on himself a lot now. As you can see now, he is usually a defender right. I converted him into, I think I've mentioned this before, I've converted him into a right midfielder because I personally think that's where he should play. As you can see, he's just as competent there as he is, well, not as competent, but he is a very, he's an accomplished right midfielder now, so yeah, he's a great winger. And yeah, so every one of these was regens except for Glenn Johnson. McKinnon's a good looking player. Elijah's looked alright. He's quite good in reserve. Not been that great for us. Hinkleman was good. McKinnon scored a few goals himself actually. He's only 21, but he's really good. I mean, he scored. I wasn't actually saying, was it McKinnon? Or was there someone? I think I've got someone with a similar name. I can't remember. But yeah, they've scored. But unfortunately, we couldn't break them down. Elijah and Funnel's pissing me off to be honest. I thought he was way better than what he was. So there you go. That was that, and that is pretty much where we are at. So, I think one thing I will show you now as well will be player stats and goals. I think I kind of showed you, how well they're actually doing here. Hang on. Come on, I hate the way it does this. Kadlec, biggest regret ever selling this kid. I swear to God, I don't know why I sold him. I really don't know why I sold him. I made a profit apparently. He's just, he scores against me every single time. I know a lot of people recommended me him as well, and I was like, whatever, he's not that good. Well, Goetz is up there. Suarez again, as ever. Gertz is up there. Sao even, Rondon's only got the one, which is really annoying. Kajir and Gorkov, I'm sure you get the idea. Bender, who I thought was for a DMC, he gets a lot of goals, I must say. Gets very much big, a lot of goals. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So, to recap, not doing very well in the league. Doesn't look like we're going to win it again. Looks like City or possibly United might get it. But I think we do need to get that second place. In the League Cup final again, we got Atletico in the Champions League round of 16. And we are going to a replay to play Yeovil. And who is actually, hang on. See the fifth round. I know fifth round draw it will be against Blackburn, typically. Great teams in this, I must say, who are still in this with a chance of getting into the fifth round are Gateshead. They're going against QPR and then could possibly play Forest or Stoke, and Northampton Town against Tottenham. That's fantastic. I love that. And Port Vale, who have gone into administration, which is terrible. But that's slight solace for you here if there are any Port Vale fans or whatever, if you're related to Port Vale Port Vale at all. There you go, a little bit of solace for you. Anyway, that's the updated, so you are now completely updated, and I thank you very much. I will be back then with the end of Season 7 review very shortly. Thanks for watching, bye bye for now.